I prefer to be stupid. And I don't mean ignorant here. I mean voluntarily giving up the need to stand above life and explain it before I've even touched it. Open-mindedness in a way. A lot of people have an opinion on everything. A diagnosis for everyone. They hear someone speak for 30 seconds and they feel like they've got them all figured out already. And everything gets filtered through their past, put into a box and locked away. This feels like intelligence because it gives the illusion of control. But I think that's exactly where your sense of wonder gets lost. This is why every day passes with the same emotional kind of texture. That's why it's so hard to go beyond small talk nowadays. The more you know, the less contact you have with reality. A person is always stranger than the category you put them in. An experience is always richer than the conclusion you use to compress it. The present moment is more than the story your mind tells about it. We feel numb while being incredibly informed. We can explain what caused our suffering in childhood, what behavior came out of it, and how society keeps us all trapped. But this is just another coping mechanism. We are obsessed with this idea of healing ourselves through explanation, as if naming every cause will finally set us free. But healing doesn't require you to know exactly what happened. Healing means sitting with the pain and allowing yourself to deeply feel it. It's a practice of acceptance. Upgrading your web of reasons why you are miserable does nothing except reinforce the beliefs you already hold. Healing means gathering proof that the past doesn't define the present, that you can begin again at any point in time. Healing is contact with reality. Explanation, on the other hand, is not contact. In fact, it becomes a defense against contact. Labeling a problem ensures that you don't have to sit with it. Labeling a person ensures that you don't have to actually meet them. Turning experience into concepts ensures that you remain unchanged. Every tree you walk by today is a magnificent work of art, but to you it is just a tree. You no longer recognize the way a trunk twists, how roots form an entire ecosystem on their own, or the color of the leaves. The label kills perception. The world disappears behind names. The gaze of familiarity hinders you at enjoying the present moment and therefore healing. We do this with our entire existence, by the way. You become so familiar with your own patterns, excuses, and self-concept that you stop seeing opportunity. The more you reinforce the stories you've been telling yourself, the harder it gets to begin again. And notice that children don't have this problem. They move through the world with a sense of wonder. Adults, on the other hand, move through the world as if there was a checklist to complete. Children are full of awe because they don't know how to defend themselves mentally. They have no identity that needs to survive. Adults lose this childlike wonder because they want to appear coherent. And guess what a coherent person is? A coherent person is someone who stopped learning. No curiosity that's left, no ideas they are wrestling with. They already know where everything belongs in their head. And if something threatens that order, they turn away or feel attacked by it. Children fall, cry, get back up, and forget about it 5 minutes later. You, on the other hand, build an identity around every single bruise. You take pride in your pain and turn it into a revenge arc fueled by motivational Instagram reels. People want just enough information, frameworks, language, or analysis to protect themselves from the rawness of experience, from brutal uncertainty. They map everything and then wonder why nothing feels vivid anymore. But vividness requires loss of control, abandoning the map and wandering off. Essentially, feeling lost.